I saw a little bit of the promo, and I thought Adam, but did a great job. But I thought it was just a little bit he oversold. It was just a little bit too much there.
All right, I want to bring up something else, and this would be a little bit of a conspiracy theory, but I just want to throw this out there. Just last night was Monday Night Raw. We were recording this on, what is today, the 14th? What is today's date? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Yeah, the 14th of November.
Yeah, so it's November 14th right now.
I'm begging you to look at
now,
your
wait
phone.
a minute.
You got a calendar on your phone.
Now, hold on. Now I've got to check my phone and make sure it is.
You got to go back in the time machine to see what date
Tuesday,
it is.
November 14th.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you. There
November
you go.
14th.
I just told you.
I was doubting myself.
But as we're recording this, just last night on Raw, I noticed something, and I've been noticing something occasionally that involves the Judgment Day and Rhea Ripley and Adam Pearce. Now, if you watch last night, you may see something that looks similar in the ring as Adam Pearce and Rhea Ripley are talking in their promo. Just, I tell you what, leave the comments below. Tell me what you see in the comments below. Bill, did you happen to see anything that looked unusual to you?
Not looked unusual, but sounded like Adam has picked up Mr. McMahon's voice. I'm sick of this. That's
not it, though. That's not it.
Was it something visual?
It is something visual. And after I looked at it, I kept thinking, I've seen that many times before. And I have. I went back and looked, and sure enough, there's a reason to think that maybe Adam Pearce is going to be a part of Judgment Day at some point, or he has some relation to Rhea Ripley and Judgment Day. And if you watched last night's Raw and look at the promo in the ring, you might see something similar. Go back and search that, and you'll see that I'm not wrong. There's a lot of cases on big events.
Yeah, he was very stern with her to a point, but he kind of let it go after a while. Like, we're okay with that.
Just something I'm kind of sniffing a little bit, but I'm starting to think, man, they're throwing a lot of clues like that in their social media too.
Well, if you sniffing a little bit, you need to get with the NWA guys.
Mac, 2 words for you. You're fired.
Yeah, let me, I want to comment on that too, man. I saw a little bit of the promo, and I thought Adam, but he did a great job, but I thought it was just a little bit, he oversold. It was just a little bit too much there. You know what I mean? Because, I guess things have changed now because, in the GM days, I already know I'm the boss. I already know that once I step out there. So I let that heel rant and rave, and I just stand there and I look at him. And when that heel finishes, then, now, are you done?
Yep.
All right, now, here's what it's going to be. Now, I'm not here to make you happy, but I'm going to make every one of these people right here tonight happy. You know what I mean? So yeah. He made one comment where he got a crowd reaction, a little bit of reaction there, but you got to make the people, you got to mix them in there. And that's how I would have brought the people in. Now, once you get that reaction from them, you ready to let the heel know this is how it's going to be, player.
I think that one thing I noticed about last night, too, this is just critique. That's it.
Last night, if you're watching this weeks later, by the way, we're talking about the November 13th edition of Monday Night Raw.
Yes. But one thing that I've noticed is that the opening of this Raw and the opening of last week's Raw were basically the same thing. If the whole layout of the thing, him getting upset and getting irate and yelling and stuff like that, all of that was almost a carbon copy of the week before and how they started the show. They need to be careful because if they start doing the same thing with the same formula every time they open that show, it's going to become too predictable.
Well, what they may be trying to do, they may be going to make Adam a heel general manager.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's where we may be headed. That's why I think he may be somehow aligned with Judgment Day. That's just.
But he's got to be a little cooler than that, so you can't leak it. You know what I mean? If they're gonna make you a heel, you still be that babyface. So when they do turn you, why the people look at you? Why you
language?
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask. What do you think? He said no.
Who?
John.
Who?
John.
I don't see anybody.
You can't see him?
I can't see him. No, huh?
He's talking about Cena's behind him now.
Oh, you can see Cena?
Yeah, I
can't see you. Hey, look, also on Raw, while we're talking about it, there was also a turn on the show. And that was the turn, of course, joining Judgment Day. Who else, Bill Apter, was?
Well, you talking about Drew McIntyre or
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, yeah, no, he didn't join.
Well,
no.
Okay. Well,
JD McDonough was officially welcomed, and I don't think that really set well with Finn Balor. No, actually, it did settle well with Finn Balor, but I think the thing here where Rhea Ripley has been the leader, so to say, and it seems that Damian Priest feels that he is the leader, so I think that's creating some fiction there. So no, I don't know what's going to happen with Drew McIntyre, but I don't think right now that he was going to go into the Judgment Day, and he was very polite with Seth Rollins as well, and just saying, you did a great job, you beat me, and I'm going to get back into top contention. So where did you see that, Mac?
Okay, so during the show, he actually leaves the ring after Judgment Day kept their titles on Raw. He goes out of the ring, makes his way up the ramp, and there's Rhea Ripley, and they shake hands and smile.
Don't mean
Oh,
that.
I didn't see the end of the. I didn't see the very end.
Yeah. It was like,
Well, that could just only been a tease.
Yeah, true. I mean, it can go anywhere. It can go. He may just made a one-time deal with her. You know, you can
Right.
You pay me for that job, and I went in and did my job.
Right.